From the outside, their lives appear like a dream. The lavish homes, the designer clothes, the glamorous events, and the flawless Instagram posts. Hailey and Justin Bieber seem to have it all. Millions of fans scroll through their feeds, liking snapshots of sunsets in faraway places, fancy date nights, and sweet moments with their 10-month-old son Jack. But behind those carefully framed photos and polished captions, quiet rumors are starting to grow louder. Rumors hinting that their marriage may not be as perfect as it seems. And if recent reports are true, those whispers have become a constant hum, one that paints Hailey as the steady anchor holding the family together, while Justin faces a storm only he fully understands. The story making headlines shows a very different picture than the one fans know. Alleged insiders claim Hailey is exhausted, not from late nights or a busy schedule, but from the deep, draining fatigue that comes from keeping things together when someone you love is falling apart. According to these reports, Hailey has taken on the role of the stable parent, grounding their young son, while Justin has been unpredictable, distant, and hard to reach emotionally. It's said Justin is facing a particularly tough chapter, juggling new fatherhood, the demands of his music career, and changes in his social circle. Friends allegedly say he hasn't been this low in a long time, the kind of low where the light in your eyes dims, and even simple tasks feel overwhelming. For Hailey, this has meant stepping in more than ever, keeping routines for Jack, creating stability, and preventing their home life from unraveling. She's also the one handling the rumors, taking in the criticism, and quietly holding their world together while Justin works through his struggles. It's a fine line, giving him space to heal while still guiding the family. But no matter how strong you are, that level of emotional support takes a toll. Even the most loving partner can feel the weight when the relationship seems to rest on their shoulders. Alleged sources say Hailey is trying to stay compassionate and patient, but she's only human, and the exhaustion sometimes shows. Despite the challenges, insiders insist divorce isn't on the table. Hailey and Justin reportedly aren't even considering separation. Married in 2018 and having renewed their vows just last year, they still share public expressions of love and are said to be committed to facing obstacles together, even when things get rocky. Hailey, the reports claim, accepts that speculation about her marriage is part of life, with one of the most famous men in the world, a man under public scrutiny since his teenage years. She's used to the cycle of gossip and headlines, but it doesn't make it easier, especially when she's already carrying so much privately. The truth about celebrity relationships is that they often live in two worlds, the public image and the private reality. Publicly, Justin shares smiling videos and happy moments. And while those may be real, anyone who's been through a rough time knows you can still post bright pictures while quietly enduring dark days. Social media is a highlight reel, not the whole story. If these claims have merit, what Hailey and Justin are going through is more common than people think. Many couples, famous or not, go through seasons where one partner has to carry more of the load. Whether it's illness, career stress, or personal struggles without quick solutions, this is the unseen side of love. The late nights, the tough talks, and the sacrifices no one applauds. Justin's journey has never been without difficulties. From his early burst into fame to public battles with mental health, he has been open about how fame has affected him. In past interviews, he's admitted to feeling lonely, overwhelmed, and wary of others' intentions. For someone who has spent nearly their whole life under public watch, it's no surprise that the pressure sometimes spills over behind closed doors. Hailey has often been seen as Justin's steady anchor, the one who helped him slow down, refocus, and create a more grounded life. But being someone's anchor is no small job, especially when you're also balancing your own career, living under public scrutiny, and handling the demands of motherhood. Add in the relentless attention from fans and critics, and it's easy to see how even the strongest partner could start to feel drained. Being married to someone like Justin Bieber comes with a quiet complexity. You're not just marrying the person, you're also marrying the global brand. You take on the fan expectations, the constant paparazzi presence, and the endless stream of headlines. You enter a life where strangers dissect your relationship, where every smile or frown is read for hidden meaning, and where even your happiest moments can be clouded by speculation. In a private marriage, small disagreements and rough patches can pass quietly, but in a public one, those same moments can become major news overnight. And when the media starts publishing claims that your partner is unstable or going through a tough period, it's no longer just a personal issue. It becomes a public narrative you have to manage. Alleged insider accounts say Hailey's response has been to give Justin the space he needs to work through whatever he's facing. She's not pushing for instant solutions or trying to control his process. Instead, she's focused on keeping life as steady as possible for their son, trusting that Justin will eventually find his way back to a better place. It's a strategy built on patience, but patience can be exhausting when the challenges seem to have no end. One reported source even said, "He hasn't been down like this in quite some time, so there's concern." That statement, whether fully accurate or not, hints at deeper history, possibly past struggles where Justin hit similar lows. And Hailey stood by him through the storm. Relationships can have recurring patterns, and if this is one of theirs, it means Hailey knows the territory all too well. She's been here before, weathering uncertainty and hoping for the clouds to clear. Of course, not everyone is convinced by the rumors. Some fans look at Justin's cheerful posts, public appearances, and upbeat demeanor as proof that everything is fine. And maybe they're right. Social media speculation has been wrong many times before. But anyone who's endured personal challenges knows that a smile in public doesn't always reflect peace in private. Sometimes, it's simply the mask you wear while you work through your struggles. If there's one takeaway from all this, it's that no marriage, no matter how glamorous, is immune to hard times. Love doesn't shield you from stress, mental health issues, or the heavy weight of balancing your personal and professional life. What love does give you is a reason to keep showing up, even when things get complicated. For Hailey and Justin, their way forward may look like it does for countless couples: open communication, compromise, and a determination to fight for the relationship when walking away might seem easier. Reports suggest that's exactly what they're doing. There's no talk of divorce, no plans for separation, just two people committed to getting through a difficult season together. The truth is, the public may never really know what's happening behind closed doors. They might see more smiling photos and heartfelt captions and assume everything is fine. Or they could read more headlines about trouble in the marriage. The reality is likely somewhere in between. Moments of joy mixed with frustration. Progress followed by setbacks. And maybe that's the real story here. Not whether they're happy or struggling, but that they're still showing up for each other through it all. Because lasting relationships aren't built on perfection. They're built on persistence. If the reports are accurate, Hailey is showing that strength doesn't always come in grand gestures or public declarations. Sometimes, strength is quietly making breakfast for your family when you're running on little sleep. It's being there for your partner even when they seem distant. It's holding on to your belief in the person you married, even when they're not at their best. That kind of love often goes unseen by the world, but it can be the very thing that keeps a marriage intact. And for Justin, if the accounts of his current struggles hold any truth, the hope is that he can find his way back, not only for himself, but for the family that depends on him. The pressure he faces is beyond what most people could imagine, but so is the love and loyalty he has in Hailey. That combination might be exactly what he needs to navigate this chapter and come out stronger on the other side. Until then, the world will keep watching. Some will root for them to make it through. Others will predict their downfall. The headlines will keep spinning their own versions of the truth. But behind all that noise is a marriage, real, complex, and imperfect. And in a world that loves the idea of fairy tale romances, maybe the most relatable thing about Hailey and Justin Bieber is that they're just two people trying, day by day, to make it work. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next one.